quali followed by the sprint quali, which is which is basically a 5 lapper whose grid order is decided by the one shot quali, and then we'll have our normal 50% race. I think we have 16 drivers here with us, so it's not an ideal full grid, but I think it should still be very entertaining. With me in the comms box, I have Chip Schema and Sid Venkatesh.
Hello, yes.
Hey guys.
Chips, do you have the challenges for this week?
I don't think so. I don't think it was uploaded.
Okay, something very weird is happening. I can't hear the... Okay, I can finally hear the cars. That's a relief.
It started.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just going through the one-shot quali, telemetry disabled.
EVK has retired.
Already? I would expect Azun to do that. Azun is on the mediums. He's just trolling at this point.
He's the only one on the mediums, so...
Yeah, isn't there I'm not sure, I guess that's for the stewards to deal with, but I thought that there was a rule that you had to do the one-shot quali on softs.
I think he's just messing around.
Could be, hopefully. Meanwhile, it seems like it's a close battle between Ram, Vifix and Ethan. They're shifting positions.
Yeah, they're trading places. Show Sonic Hawk is in the pits for me. Show the same for you.
Yeah,
it
could be a glitch or something. Yeah, this game is pretty amazing.
Yeah, as we know.
We have a new driver with us. I can't pronounce his PSN quite well. Apologies. It's Amel Inzaghi. I don't think we've seen him race, and it should be interesting to see because he's already in P5. Actually, P6.
It is his first race. It is his first race, so and he looks to be making inroads quite well. Top.
Oh, Azun
has retired. All right, I think that was
surprising thing. I would like to point out, Azun was P9 on the mediums.
And all right.
Okay.
So, Remonitis takes pole. What's
let's
new?
see. We'll go through the order.
Yeah. This guy is an absolute
I think the last time we had a sprint, a 5-lapper, Ram was P8 because he had a lot of incidents. So I'll go. Ram, Vifix, Hushrav, Ethan, Amel, Kilbil, HVP, Racing Gupta, Duncan, SFR. That's our top 10. But SFR has DNF'd. So only 9 people out of the 15 people have finished.
That is not very good for them, but...
Even though base gap is like a lot. I guess one-shot quali isn't everyone's forte. It is pretty difficult to deal with.
Yeah, it's very easy. Like when you know you're under pressure, you tend to make more mistakes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Some people just need to warm up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The gap between Remonitis and Vifix is 3.5 tenths. So his 1 lap pace is exceptional. So let's just see if he can hold on during the race.
Okay, so
Right.
I'll let you and Sid just take it from here.
Okay.
Sure.
Being here.
Yep.
What do you think? Who's going to be the favorite?
Tough call. I'll probably just let Ram go ahead, and he might be P1, but you can't take it off from Vifix and the other guys. They're pretty quick.
Yeah.
As Manan said, is the fastest league that we have.
We are starting.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5. It's lights out and away we go. And I think Vifix got a much better. No, that's just okay. Remonitis gets a very good start, but and it's Vifix in the lead. Hushrav in second. Hushrav and Vifix are side by side going into the turn 3, and Hushrav they're still side by side, and Hushrav goes into the lead.
Somebody spun.
Very well done.
Shah spun.
Shah spun. That's very unfortunate, but Remonitis is not getting up the line well. That's not very good for him. Ethan is right behind him. He could be looking to make a dive. And does he do so? He makes an attempt, and they are side by side through love. Oh, they make contact. I hope Ethan does not have damage. But yeah. Meanwhile, further behind,
Both the
Amel
Ferraris
Inzaghi.
seem close.
Yeah. Exactly. Amel Inzaghi on his debut. Oh, Sonic Hawk is retired. Not sure what happened there. But as we go through Cops, very famous turn from last year. Oh, Remonitis goes wide. This is going to give Ethan all the reason to make a move. They're side by side through Maggots and Beckett's, but Remonitis stays ahead. Oh,
Pretty close racing.
further behind. Oh, KBP goes onto the grass. There's a
Vifix
massive
and
gap.
Hushrav seems to be having a battle. And Ramonitich joins the battle too.
Yeah, I think they made contact. Ramonitich and
Yep.
Vifix. Yeah, that was
V2 wheel.
So, as we end lap 1, it's Hoshrav in P1. Yeah, let's just go.
Vifix
Hoshrav
is
in
P2.
It's P2. Ramonitich P3. Ethan P4. Amel Inzaghi on his debut. Azun has retired, that's unfortunate. Amel Inzaghi
I'm
P5.
pretty impressed with Amel actually.
Exactly, it's his debut and he's in it with the big boys.
Yeah, he's doing
Quite
quick.
well. Oh, he's looking very
That's
racy.
Ethan. Yeah.
We cannot rule him out either. It might be his first race, but I think he's here to win it.
Have a look
What's
at this.
this?
The top 7 are within 5 seconds of each other. The top 3 are within like a second of each other. Or within a second actually. Yeah.
I think both Red Bulls and the
I
pits was
think
going on.
Amel just I think he's disconnected.
No, he's just, it's bad internet, that's it. I think that's about it.
Vifix and Hoshrav.
The top
Close to
3
each other.
are within a second. And I mean, do note that this is.
I don't know who to
still,
look at.
Still don't have DRS. Ramonitich is
Yeah.
looking to make a move down the inside of Vifix, and is he gonna make it stick? Oh, they're so close, but Vifix stays in front. Ramonitich is gonna go for the dive and
He
goes
does.
for it, but is Vifix gonna stick it out?
Vifix is not gonna get him there
Vifix
easily.
is but he backs off, and Ramonitich is up into P2. That's a very good lap by him, and Ramonitich is the fastest lap as well, 128.5. Oh, meanwhile, KBP has got past Amel Inzaghi. Oh, Racing Gupta gets the fastest lap. The top 4 are separated by absolutely nothing.
Second.
It's Vifix.
Vifix is right on
Got a
Romanich's
decent
back.
launch, but
Yeah.
Hoshrav needs to nail this entire section, otherwise he's gonna get swallowed down the hanger straight.
Eaten up. Yep.
Exactly. KBP is coming up right behind Ethan as well, so we should
So
not
KBP
discount
made
the
a move on
Ferraris.
Amel. Yep.
And it's quite
Vifix and
straightforward.
Romanich close by.
The speed at which they take this Cops corner is amazing. Sense of speed is amazing. Oh, further back, I'm just focusing on a battle between Yash Kasalia and Duncan Donuts. They're very close, but I think let's switch back to the battle for P1 because
Yes.
Ramonitich is with DRS. I think this is going to be easy for him. He goes around the outside, which is bold move. As he make it
Cakewalk.
stick. Oh, but Hoshrav dives.
What a move.
Oh, they make contact. Is Hoshrav going to be able to stick it out? He breaks very late, and he does have a. Oh, and
Making
he's
it tough from
spun.
Romanich.
Oh, that's extremely unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ramonitich gets the first no.
Vifix is going to be catching up with Romanich.
Meanwhile,
Clear for him.
KBP has a penalty. KBP has I think it's a 3-sec penalty. Is it?
Let me just check it. Yeah,
2
it's got a 2 seconds penalty, yeah. 3 warnings.
Yeah, I think Ramonitich is comfortably in the lead. So,
Yeah.
Vifix needs to cover off Ethan right now. Hoshrav will be so
Seems to
disappointed.
Getting quicker by every race now.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Ethan,
Very
oh,
impressive
Ramonitich goes a bit
driving.
deep into that corner. And he loses some time. And another driver we need to give props to is Amel, who's
Yeah.
managing to stay with them.
E5. Yeah.
He's been there or thereabouts for the entirety of this race. So,
He's right on Kill Bill's tail.
yeah, Hoshrav is looking to take TBK. What's going on here? I don't know. TBK braked on my screen, but that's the closest battle right now on track.
It's Vifix and Romanich.
Further
Everybody's
back.
got DRS on each other.
P6 and P7. Hoshrav trying to make a move on the outside of TBK.
Kill Bill
and
made a
he
move
goes
on
off.
Ethan. Yes.
And Vifix has the
Ethan's
fastest
coming
lap.
back.
It is the final
Ethan
lap.
gets back Kill Bill, yeah. Oh,
This is-
Kill Bill gets back
It's a
Ethan.
fantastic tussle. It's a fantastic tussle, and Ethan and
He's
KBP.
got a 2 seconds penalty though.
Oh, it's all gonna come down to. And Amel is right behind. He's gonna get the best view of this. And provided he gets a good run, he could get the best view and be the most beneficial one. KBP does not have DRS. Ethan does, and this is so close between the positions 3 and 5. Oh, and KBP is
Amel's been driving well.
Exactly. Mel drops
Excited
what's
to
happened?
watch him
Oh,
be on
TBK
pace.
and Yash Kosalia are off track. Not very sure what happened there, but they are both now running 9th and 10th, which is not good at all for
The
them.
focus on Ethan.
Yeah. Oh, Rahul is retired. I think he's retired in the pits. Good. Ethan, through maggots and
Right
brackets,
on
he's
Kill
managing
Bill,
to,
yeah.
exactly managing to stay right with Kill Bill. So, and Kill Bill does not get a great exit, and which is gonna give all the reason for Ethan to move into P3. And does he let Amel go? Oh,
He
what happened
does.
there?
He does.
Did he slow down? It looked on my screen like he slowed
Yeah,
down.
it does. Yeah. Anyway,
Is he gonna go for a dive? Is he
go?
He could go for an opportunistic dive, but he does not.
I don't think so. Yeah.
And Ramonitich wins the sprint race, followed by
Great
Vifix
sprint.
in second, Ethan in third, Amel on his debut in P4, KBP P5, Racing Gupta a bit further back, and he's gonna finish P6.
Yeah, there you go.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Duncan.
Pushrav after a Vishru will be very disappointed to finish 8th.
Yeah.
And TBK 9th, Yash Kasalia 10th. Shah and
HVP.
I didn't guess the last person. I think it was HVP, yeah. So that was an exciting sprint race. Very unfortunate for Hushrav.
Yeah.
So what's your takeaway from this?
Danish. My first time on comms, so I don't know who to focus on. So that's one of the reasons why I'm a little more quieter. I'm trying to focus on the race, but I mean, it's a tough job. I don't know how you guys do it.
So let's just go through the top 10. So it's Ramonitich in first, Vifix in second, Ethan third, Amel Inzaghi P4, KBP fifth, Racing Gupta P6, Hushrav P7, Duncan Donuts P8, TBK P9, Yash Kosalia P10, Shah P11, HVP 12th, Rahul 13th, Azun in 14th, and Sonic Hawk in 15th. 3 DNFs and only 2 people getting penalties. So it's very good.
In a
And
5-lapper.
yeah, and the and what's important here is that Vifix and the gap between Ramonitich and Vifix's fastest laps was just 400ths of a second.
Correct.
So it's going to be
amazing to start off
incredibly
in front. Yeah.
supremely competitive. And
Correct.
it is free tire choice for the race, so it's going to be interesting to see what they all decide to start on. So
I'm
I think
excited
that
to
was-
watch Amel race. I think he's starting P4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he is P4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be focusing on him now.
Yeah. I think, what do you think would be the ideal strategy for the race?
It's very, very clear. Even if you start on softs, you can finish the race on mediums easily. So it's a one-stopper for sure.
Yeah, the thing is for racing because
true.
yeah, because it's one of the slowest pit lanes I think on the entire calendar, possibly the slowest one on the entire calendar. So you
That's
lose
right.
a lot of time. Stop.
Yeah, and even the tire wear is not much over here. So I'm sure everyone's looking at a single stop strategy.
Yeah, I think those further back, I think like Azun or I think it's gonna be Shah. Basically those.
You can't call them the
at
back runners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those-
but yeah, I'll be surprised to see if anybody starts on hards for sure.
Hards, I don't think Hards is not going to be a very good tire to start on. You're not going to get the tire
Not at
temperature,
all.
neither are you. Yeah, neither are going to get the traction.
Absolutely. Correct. Yeah, but I'm sure Azun's going to start on mediums.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like there's going to be some marginal, there's going to be some carnage on lap 1, and there's
Yep.
going to be a few positions gained. So I hope not, but
Yeah, guys, hi, I'm back.
Hey, Manan.
So I bear good news, I guess. Saudi Arabian GP will continue as planned, despite the nearby missile attacks.
Oh, that's great to know.
It's
Right.
good, but also for the sake of safety, I am a bit concerned considering the pictures I've seen and the videos that are on social media about fires and smoke and all. What do you guys think?
I'm sure it's gonna go ahead. Like I said before.
It's gonna
It's
go
definitely
ahead, but
gonna go
I am a bit worried that you could actually see the smoke from the track. It's just that close.
Saudi has to defend like a lion, I guess.
Yeah, they must have bomb shelters around the track.
I mean, they'll have to put up some sort of like missile avoidance systems near
Will
the track
they?
as well. I think they have to. F1 is not like a small time thing. F1 is quite a,
I
it's a global
know,
phenomenon.
but it's not easy to just put missile defense systems around a track that fast. Because FP3 and Quali are gonna go on.
Yeah, but it's a bit surprising like how they're choosing to just go along with it and just
Yeah, there's literal explosions happening like kilometers away from the track.
exactly, and it's like no problem. We're gonna continue on.
And scarily considering what we've seen with Ukraine, the world situation doesn't seem to be the best.
I think we should just keep mum about it. Let's
yeah,
not talk about it. Let's
Okay,
talk about
so
its
the 5
symbols.
lapper was pretty interesting. It was surprising to see the pace changes and the places dropped. It was pretty gutting to see Hushraf spin. He could have nabbed a P2, P1, P3 there.
Exactly. Like he was certainly in contention, but yeah.
The new driver on his debut with a P4,
Exactly.
that's amazing. He's gonna be one to
yeah.
look out for.
Yeah, certainly. I feel like he'll choose to start on the softs, maybe. I don't know. just have a
Definitely,
feeling.
I think it's wise
Yeah,
if
the
you're
top
like
10,
see
yeah.
Amel is fast, but he's not as fast as our top contenders. Like if Vifix and Ramanitich decide to start on like mediums or the alternate stat, they're fast enough to carry it through, and they have the raw skill to not lose many positions on the start.
Exactly. But
It's
I think
anyone's
that-
say. Tire strategy is free choice. You never know what will happen. And just clarifying for the viewers, we're just waiting for the grid to be set so that we can start the 50% race. It should be starting soon enough.
yes. Do you think it's gonna rain in the race? There's a possibility.
It's always a
Possibilities.
surprise for us commentators.
Yeah. Exactly.
Always good to see.
We don't get to see the weather forecast. We don't get to see quite a lot of stuff, thanks to the game being how it is.
Let me just look into somebody's stream.
No, don't. We like to keep the mystery here in the comms box.
Yeah, let that happen. Yeah.
I think we do have challenges, but unfortunately, the person maintaining our challenges isn't available at this point of time, so we won't be able to recite them. But I think there was a fair amount of challenges this week.
Yeah, there's a lot of discussion in the channel, so
Yeah.
unfortunate.
The one important challenge that I could point out was between Hushraf and Ramanitic for the sprint quali, which apparently Ramanitic did win.
Do you think it's gonna go up to the stewards? That bit of contact?
Honestly, even if it does, Ramanitic would still win. He'll get like even if he does get a penalty for it. There's no way it can be applied in the sprint, right?
Yeah, it can't.
Because sprint is just for qualifying positions. Even if it does get applied in the final race, we can't really say what will happen.
Yeah.
Considering how racy Vifix and Ramanitic are, we can expect a 2021 Silverstone, maybe.
Yeah, that's
The cars aren't right, but
exactly.
Let's
That
hope,
won't stop them.
Let's hope.
yeah.
Let's hope there's nothing of that sort happening today. Yeah.
Sid, we don't like drama, but we always welcome it.
Exactly.
For our viewers.
Yes, for our viewers, definitely just for them. I think
Yeah, they are ready
Amel
now, so-
had bad internet connections as well. So considering he was that
yeah.
fast with that internet connection issue, maybe he is T1 pace.
I feel like Amel is looking very good for a podium, possibly P2, P3. P1, I'm not so sure, but yeah.
Honestly,
P2, P3.
50% race is a long race, and Silverstone, it's not easy to DNF here, but it's pretty easy to just lose traction, maybe have contact with people,
Yeah.
even though the
Yes.
track is that wide.
It's a very good place to make your debut, Silverstone.
Ah, yeah, definitely. Amel seems to be strong in this track, so
Yes, and I feel that he was held back a bit in the sprint race.
Might have been a bit of team orders between KBP and Amel.
I'm not
Could
sure.
be.
I did see that
possibly.
KBP backed off on the last lap a bit on the straight.
Yeah.
Because he had a 2 seconds penalty anyways. There was no point battling his own teammate.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess. But like, there was no one behind him
was,
for
yeah.
2 seconds.
True.
Could just have
Fair
done
enough.
it
He
for
could
track
have-
position
Amel
anyway.
could have-
Wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, Amel could have gotten Ethan also.
Yeah.
He was just letting Amel do that.
That was.
Let's
If that was
see
not
what the weather
coordinated-
is.
Yeah, exactly. It was, if that move was not coordinated, it was very smart from KBP
Yeah.
to just let him go. At least to have an attempt. Even though it did not pan out, it was very smart for him to let him go. So let's see. It's
Seems as dry as
bright
it could
and
be.
sunny.
Yeah, bright and sunny day.
It's F1 2021, guys. The weather can change
Yeah.
in like 2 laps.
Exactly. So let's just.
It might just
It all
know. You
depends
never
on-
know.
Yeah, it all depends on what guys start on, which tire they all choose.
Exactly.
See, Sid, in my weeks of commentary with Chips, we have noticed that even if there is a chance of rain, people still just, go with a very weird strategy. I remember there was some race where there was rain approximately at like 50% mark or something like that, and people could have just gone with the mediums, but they still chose the softs.
So that's how quick the guys are.
I guess it's just track positions over,
Yeah.
anything.
Strategy, yeah.
Let's see.
So, who's on what tires?
Okay.
And the formation lap begins. And we have. Okay, Vifix and Ethan both are on mediums. That is.
Seeing the abundance of softs, I would say that there's a high probability of no rain at all.
Yeah, could be, yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
HP and Am Rahul already out.
Alright. That's unfortunate. So, let's just go through. I think Yash Kosali on the mediums, HVP and Rahul were disqualified on the mediums, and Azun, Sonic Hawk, and Noobshan are on the mediums.
I'm surprised Shah didn't go for the mediums.
I think he's maybe wanting to go a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
Is it really the best
Yash
idea to
Kosalia-
go? Oh, Yash Kosalia disconnected.
Left
Yeah.
the session, yeah.
Let's hope he
Let's hope
rejoins.
that's not a rage quit.
Yeah, let's hope he rejoins just in time.
He just won the championship in a different league. I hope it's not a rage quit. Should be interesting to see. This grid kind of resembles the 2022 grid if you just, shift a few cars back down. Actually, a lot of cars. My bad. I just saw the mocks in the back and I was like, oh.
Yes.
It's gonna be interesting to see what Vifix does. Is he gonna go all out aggressive? on the
Honestly,
Monitich,
he has
or-
the tires for it. He can push.
Yeah, he's on mediums, yeah.
Someone to look out for will be Amel, who's on the softs and who can
Softs.
quite easily get a good run at Vifix and Ethan, who are on the medium.
The best thing the Ferraris can.
KBP spins.
Oh.
Binala.
Maybe it's just a tactic to warm their tires. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna give him a bit of tire wear, but yeah, that's acceptable. No problem.
What I was saying is, it's really good for the Ferraris that they're, with each other and they can defend for each other.
Yeah, there's gonna be a bit of team play certainly. So
Hope they don't crash into each other.
exactly, yeah. Those are
Sid,
29
don't jinx it, man. At least let us go one lap without this happening.
I hope that doesn't happen. I'm a Ferrari fan, so yeah.
You're just cursing your own team, man. Don't do that.
I think the last car is on the grid. Yeah, last car on the
And
grid.
they're there, yeah. Yep.
Okay, we should be starting. I will just take us through the lights. I can't see the lights.
Yeah, okay,
I can hear them, I can't see them.
Highlights. And it's lights out and
And-
away we go. And
Ram gets a good start. I can see a Ferrari trying to come up on the outside.
Ethan gets a
Vifix lost
fantastic
it.
start.
Ram, oh, Ethan is ahead. Vifix dropped a position back to Ferrari. Wait, let me just get the grid back
Amel.
on. Amel
is
in
looking
P3
great.
already. Oh, a yellow flag. I'm not sure what happened. I think Azun
Shah
and
and
Duncan
Duncan.
spun. Shah and Duncan.
Yeah, Shah and Duncan.
So it's Ethan did not lose
Racing
position
Gupta
surprisingly.
right behind Vifix. Racing Gupta could get Vifix here. Vifix goes a bit deep into the corner, but yeah, it's not enough for Gupta to move ahead. I think Duncan has had a moment. He's in the wall, but yeah, he's still.
I think Vifix is having a conservative start for now.
Yeah, Vifix isn't really pushing.
Yeah.
I think Racing Gupta will get him after Maggots and Beckett's if he can keep it behind.
He just needs a good run, but he's gonna get some dirty air.
Amel right on the back of Ethan.
Amel on his debut, and Ethan's on the grass, which is gonna.
And I'm just on board with Amel, and he's gonna overtake Ethan. I think it's gonna be a stretch of ERS, but he's gonna get it unless Ethan late breaks, and he does. They're side by
Stick
side.
it on the outside, but there's
Beautiful from Amel.
Marginal contact. Ethan is on the grass. Gupta
I
meanwhile
think
got
Ethan
past
should
Vifix.
drive smart now.
Ethan should just try to stay behind because he has to defend from
Yeah.
Gupta. Ram
Because beyond-
just pulling off already a second ahead.
It's a very
Hushrav is past KBP. KBP has fallen down a lot.
HVP and Rahul are having a very close battle.
I'm Rahul already has a 3 seconds time penalty.
That's very unfortunate. The closest battle
I think the
right now.
closest cars are TBK on Vifix.
Yeah, and he's looking to make a move. He gets a very good run. Does he go down the
that was a
inside?
bit.
That's an aggressive move.
That's a
and
very aggressive move.
he is past.
Vifix isn't going to be
So-
happy with that.
I hope Vifix does not have any damage.
His
Doesn't look
wing
like
is intact. I can see it. His wing is intact.
Doesn't look like it exactly. So I can't see the gaps for some reason.
Vifix is fine.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Yash
Yash
spun.
Gosalia. Yash Gosalia on the grass here.
I think the
just
gaps
took
will just
control of
refresh
this.
as we change a sector or we finish a lap. Either one of those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ramontic is well and clearly in the lead.
I see
Amel
TBK
is
on Gupta.
Can TBK make
Yes,
it stick?
TBK on the
Both
outside
on the
can't do it. Around the outside it's pretty difficult. And he's gonna try again. He's going on the inside, taking the outside line, and he has it. Oh,
It's
Gupta
gonna become
defends.
the this contact. It's gonna become the inside for TBK, but yeah, he has.
Gupta
to
just
back
had better traction through there.
up. Amel takes the fastest lap.
Amel takes the pass.
Wow.
Wow. This guy
But he's
really
still a
has
second behind Ram.
He's closing
Catching
up.
up. Yeah.
The gap between Ethan and Amel is already a second.
I mean, Ethan is on
Hushrav
the mediums.
overtook Vifix and Vifix and
yellow
Hushrav
flag.
battling really. Hushrav got it.
Azun.
The Alpine has it.
At turn 1, Azun has won.
That's pretty
EBP gets
unfortunate.
a penalty. Not very good for the Ferrari driver.
The Ferrari driver isn't having a good race start.
Exactly.
Meanwhile,
Ethan has-
Vifix from P2 to P7, that's a fall.
But he is
He's
on
a
the
medium, so yeah.
Yeah, but like, look at Ethan, he's still in P3. Ethan is in the best position he could be. You know, he's in DRS range of Amel.
Ethan got a very good start, to be honest, and Vifix had lost a lot of positions right at the start. So
You can just look at the track map and see the gap behind KBP.
Like, it's quite a train. We fix. Has it? I think it's already become a DRS train, has it?
think close to one.
TBK, Hushrav, Vifix,
Ethan's catching up on Amel.
I think that's just the DRS. Amel didn't have it.
Yeah.
I think Amel is struggling a bit with traction. Is he? Ramontic gets the fastest lap.
So Ramontic is in his own race at this point.
Exactly. He's 1.7 seconds clear by lap 4.
Yash and Azun fighting.
Yeah, 4. It's very good to see that they're still fighting respectfully, even though it's for P14.
They're not that
So-
far back. You know, just a pit stop or two and they can just... A safety car maybe?
And they're both on the mediums, and I think both
They're
of
on
them
good
have
track.
spun, so...
Yeah, they're on a good track.
Exactly.
Just not a good position. Oh, meanwhile, Hushrav on TBK around the outside now turns into the inside line. Hushrav couldn't do it.
No, but he's still
He's
right
still
there.
doing.
He's down the inside, he could make
He
it.
gets a good run through there.
This side by side.
Oh,
Good
oh
approach.
no, they
there's
touch.
contact, but yeah, going to cops.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
not,
guys, please keep it clean.
Not here, not
Please.
here.
Oh, please don't do that.
That was very
lovely.
clean from both drivers,
Oh,
and
they
they're
touched.
still side by side.
Oh, they make contact again, and
Oh my
no,
God.
Oh no, TBK.
TBK has to back off. He loses a
Yeah.
position to Vifix as well. He's
Side
gonna
by
be
side
fuming
through
after
cops.
that.
That was side by side through cops.
That was
beautiful.
relieving to see.
Yeah.
Oh, meanwhile, Ethan overtook Amel with DRS.
So.
Do you think the
I
softs are
Amel
dying
is-
down?
Not really. I think
Too
he's
early.
just
Too early.
struggling with temps a bit because he's made contact with Ethan.
His wing is intact. That
But-
was just a love
Yeah,
tap.
that was a love tap exactly. He shouldn't have referred to
Amel
this
will
contact.
have DRS,
Not here, but
but
he's
and Gupta looking pretty racy. Gupta wants that position.
Amel is gonna go for a dive down the inside, or is he? No, he stays
No, he's
back.
not.
He should
It's-
wait for the DRS.
Yeah, exactly.
wait for the
Because
DRS,
if he did this there and then, Gupta would have overtaken both of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, Gupta's right at the back.
And Ethan
I am
moves
just
out
on
of
board
what's
with Gupta, and I can
happened.
see
Yellow
Ethan
wall.
breaking toe. Amel decides not. Oh, Gupta with the ballsy dive bomb.
Almost. Yeah. So, not very
Meanwhile,
good. I think
Rushav
Sonic-
dropped back. He was right there, and now he's not.
Yeah. Sonic Hawk had a spin, I think, at turn 3.
The Mercedes not doing well.
Gupta is very close to Amel, and Amel is very close to Ethan. So,
All of these guys are keeping it clean. That's commendable.
and this is just giving Ramonitich all. It's giving him the
Honestly,
least of his
I
at the
think
back of the
if
shot.
Ram can just build a 5-second gap, even if he pits, oh, Gupta just went on the
Both
grass
on
a
the
bit.
grass.
Should
Both
have-
went onto the grass.
Gupta is gonna get Amel. Is he
He's gonna go down
he
the
is-
inside.
down the inside? He tried on Ethan, but he couldn't. Amel
makes
tries to
it
stick
stick.
it. Amel with the
But
switchback.
Amel is still there. Amel is still there. Can
And
he make
does
it go?
Gupta get it? Yes, he does.
He does. That's a. Oh, Amel is sticking it out.
Oh my God, Amel!
He's still
Good,
there.
good
Oh,
racing.
That is some. That is some fantastic racing.
Impressive.
Oh, Hushrav has caught up. Hushrav is now gonna have a chance on Amel.
So
And
Amel has
we
had
fix on
a.
Ushraf.
Yeah.
Vifix is catching back up to P6.
Fixes.
Oh
Getting
no,
this-
the
I think
Ferrari went into
mediums
the
are
back.
working well now.
Oh, Amel and Hushrav make contact, and Hushrav almost went
Almost
sideways for
won.
the second time today. But he is
It's
still
not
on
good
track,
for
and
Hushrav.
yeah, he certainly won't be happy.
Meanwhile, Gupta is pulled off from Amel. Oh,
Yes.
I see that Williams trying.
Oh, TBK almost went into the back of KBP.
I think TBK needs to chill out a bit. And that's
Yeah.
HVP overtaking.
Nice.
HVP on the inside. Will he get I am
Side by
Rahul?
side, can he do it?
I think he does.
I am Rahul gets
No,
better
I am Rahul
traction.
has a better exit.
But it's going to cops again.
Oh,
And
and
this
it's
is-
the same position. Oh, yeah, HVP
Nah,
just
but-
backs off.
Yeah. I think
Vifix,
no-
Vifix meanwhile, just behind. Oh no, Vifix. I think Vifix hit Ushraf. There's a lot of love taps right here, guys. I'm not comfortable with this.
Exactly. Gupta is
I think the
gonna get a
medium
very
seems
good
to be
round on
working
Ethan.
better now.
Gupta is
Gupta
past
is
Ethan.
overtaking Ethan.
That's a fantastic.
Meanwhile, Amel
move.
is keeping back up. Vifix is not close enough to Ushraf.
Amel gets a penalty.
Oh no, Amel.
3-second penalty.
It's an amazing debut race from Amel though. He's clean, he's fast.
TBK in the pits. First person to pit, I think, this race.
First person to pit in a good position. From a good
Yeah,
position.
exactly. On a proper strategy, yeah. So,
Meanwhile,
Can we
Racing
just-
Gupta is being caught up by Ethan.
it's impressive to see how well Ethan's maintaining pace on his old mediums.
All these guys are really close. Still from P3 to P6. It's anyone's game. I want to see if Ethan can get close enough.
TBK
I think
has
it's-
gone on to the mediums.
It's Ethan's interest to be right behind Gupta. Because he needs to defend from Hushrav and Amel. Meanwhile, Hushrav overtakes Amel.
Hushrav is past Amel. That's a fantastic move, but Amel is still right there.
I
gonna
think
use
it's,
DRS.
he's going to slot in behind. Meanwhile, Vifix might take an advantage in the next DRS zone. I just want to see Ethan sticking so close to go. And Ethan just. That's for the stewards to decide. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say anything.
TBK gets a 3-second penalty.
I'm just curious.
Ethan's
Oh,
right at the
Ethan
back of-
gets a good run through there. So does
did
Gupta.
not, and he had a bit of a moment. His back end stepped
Ethan
out.
has to go around the outside. Will he be able to
has
do it?
All depends
No,
on how much
Gupta
grip
tries
he
to stick
gets.
on the inside. And Gupta gets it. Gupta
He could go for a
defends
dive.
so
He
well.
could go for a dive. He could go for a dive.
He
and
will.
He does.
But Gupta has the
that's not
inside
good
line.
enough.
That's not a very...
It's a great exit.
Gupta, the race isn't over yet. Ethan still... Oh, meanwhile, Hushrav getting a really great exit behind Ethan. It's sad to see that Vifix has already dropped back a second and Amel is P7. I don't know what happened to Amel. What did we miss?
I'm not very sure. I think he... I'm not very sure. His front wing looks intact and...
Meanwhile,
he just had a
Ethan is
moment.
going to have another go on Gupta. I think
I
he's
think
not
it's a
going to
bit too
overtake
far
Gupta.
back.
There's no way.
He's a bit too far back. No way, no way. Yeah.
Hushrav is going to make a move on Ethan.
Hushrav,
It's
does he
side
make
by
it
side
fast?
through that. Hushrav taking the outside line. He will have more grips on the softs. And he gets a better
But-
exit.
They are side by side. Okay, this is...
Okay.
But
It's
Ethan gets a
happening
very
again
good
and again and it's
This
giving me
is-
anxiety.
Alright, brace for impact, but there is no impact.
It's as clean as it could have been.
Exactly.
They're still side by side.
But I think
Oh,
Hushrav is
Max and
Ethan,
Lewis
Ethan
should
backs
learn
off. Ethan backs
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
Wise.
it's great to see that they can... Our drivers here can do better than what Max and Lewis did in real
Max
life.
and Lewis could do, yeah.
I think my timing sheet is a bit messed up. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. For a
Fine,
second,
it's
it showed
KBP
me.
has got past Vifix. Very well done for Amel.
HVP has got past Amel. Amel is really struggling on those softs.
Amel should
And I
just...
think
No, I think
What's
Amel
happened
definitely
there?
has something. He has some
Rahul
damage.
has had a moment. Rahul, I think... Yeah, Rahul spun. Amel is boxing.
Yeah, Amel must have had some issue with his tires. Maybe he pushed too hard.
Possibly.
I think Vifix is conserving his tire so that he can push a little later.
Honestly, I don't think it's a good idea because
He's lost a lot of time.
Yeah, Vifix will almost be out of pit range of Ram.
I mean, if not even pit range, he's going to be quite far behind. Amel has retired.
Oh no, I think
Oh,
Amel
no.
might have had some kind of side pod damage or because of the tussle. Because he got really slow, he lost a lot of
Was-
positions.
Exactly, he was struggling quite a bit, so not quite sure what happened there. But
I guess that's just very sad on his debut.
unfortunate, but he did have the speed, so yeah. I'm sure he'll do better next time.
I'm just looking at the gap from the leader and Vifix is 9 seconds behind Ram. Is it
Vifix is
really
right on
worth it?
Kilby's tail.
Is it really the overcut range? Like alternate strategy range? Like is 9 seconds coverable or
right
is it
behind
not?
KBP. I think he's slowly
Hushrav is
steadily
making a
gonna make
move.
moves.
Okay, Hushrav is too far behind to make a move on Gupta.
Vifix has made a move on KBP.
Actually,
and he is
Hushrav has
fast.
made a move. He made a dive, and Gupta has the inside of that corner, but Hushrav is gonna have the inside on the next corner, and he cleans it. Gupta has to back off. Hushrav was
Ramonitich
just
pits
faster than
meanwhile.
that.
It's interesting by Ramonitich. Pits.
Kill Bill pit.
Could you just check what tires he's going on?
Yeah, Ramonitich on the mediums, alright. I
Interesting.
mean, it's expected.
16
I'll
lap
check
on the
KBP
mediums
as
are
well.
Kill
doable.
Bill's
It is doable, yeah. He did 10 laps on the softs, so 16 laps on the mediums is very much doable.
See, the only thing to see is
Kill Bill's
will it
also
pay off
on
for
mediums.
Vifix?
Yeah, KBP also on mediums. I think it's the entire field apart from 3 drivers on the medium. Only 3 drivers on the softs.
The thing is, these 3 drivers are the ones that are gonna have the freshest medium tires in the end.
Exactly.
That's all the game is about strategy.
KBP has come out behind EBK, Sonic Hawk, Azun, and
That's a lot of
Yashu
traffic
Sangha.
for him.
So yeah, we'll try to follow his race, but further up, I think Ethan could have a good chance at Gupta. I think at this point the softs are wearing out, so not a lot which can be done.
Ramonitich has nice clean air in front of him, so he can push now.
He pitted at the perfect time. Duncan gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's very unfortunate. But yeah, Ramonitich he has all the reason to push. He has clear air and he has fresh tires, so
Correct.
this is the moment to push. Neither Racing Gupta nor Hushrav decide to pit, so they're trying to stretch it out. Vifix pits on the mediums, so
That's pretty surprising. Did he
interesting.
have some kind of damage? Could you just check if he's getting his wing changed?
I'll check that. You can focus on the race.
I am focusing on Ethan meanwhile. Ethan is close enough to Gupta, and Gupta must be losing tires then.
He goes on to the softs, Vifix. So,
Interesting strategy by Vifix.
banking on a safety car?
Honestly, I don't think so. Races have been pretty clean.
Then it wasn't the best move by him, but yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't have just done it.
Maybe he just didn't like the mediums. Would explain his pace.
He's come out side by side right alongside KBP, and he's they were so close to making contact.
Yeah, he has to give in because he's coming. He's the one who has cold tires.
He's gonna get DRS.
Meanwhile, Ethan is right behind Gupta. He will get DRS out of Maggots and Beckett's. Maybe he's close enough to do something.
Vifix has taken KBP.
Are we gonna have a safety car?
No, we aren't.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ethan is just so little. And I'm sorry, I wasn't able to decide if he was gonna make a dive or not. He was looking at it. And Azun gets past Yash.
Yash Gosalia, they've been battling it out since, I think. Hushrav and Gupta both pit. I think they're both gonna go into the mediums, no doubt. Yash Gosalia and the battle between Yash Gosalia and Azun is amazing to see. And Yash Gosalia is gonna go for a move down the inside, and he does it. But Azun is right there. He's the only battle right now on track, so yeah. Meanwhile, Noobshan is up into P3. Not pitted yet, but he is up into P3. So, well done from him.
Azun pits.
Azun, no, he had a spin.
Yeah.
He had a spin. So,
I see everyone has gapped up a bit.
Hushrav and Gupta have both come out in the mediums, and they are
also in traffic, but they're ahead of KBP and
about
Vifix.
10 seconds behind Ramonitich, so it's a straight battle for them. It's a net P2 for them, I think. TBK, we can't really rule out TBK. He could go conservative on the tires and go for it. Sonic Hawk and TBK are battling. Sonic Hawk has not pitted yet.
Meanwhile, Noobshan almost has a moment. The top 4 are yet to pit, and they aren't that far ahead of Ram. So,
and Ramonitich, should he back off a bit, gives the tires a bit of rest?
Honestly, he's faster than I am, Rahul. Maybe it's in his best interest to just at least get close to him, so he can get slipstream or DRS or both.
Yeah. So, and he is not backing off. He's never.
He has no
off.
intention to back off.
Exactly. And setting the fastest.
The thing is, Vifix on Gupta.
Vifix right behind Gupta.
He's gonna stay behind.
Be very interesting.
Honestly, it's gonna be how many places he can make up in the first 5 laps.
Yeah, I think so.
On this set of tires, lap 18 to 20.
Sector 3 Shah has spun. Alright.
Yeah, I was saying that lap 18 to lap 20 is the window that I would give him, for having the faster tires. After that, the mediums will scrub in, and the mediums will be the faster tires for Hushrav, Gupta and Ram.
Yeah, he has to make inroads right here, right now.
And even KBP is right behind him. He just has 1 lap older mediums.
Rahul gets another penalty. What's the penalty situation? Haven't checked it for a bit.
It's a lot of penalties, as I see.
Rahul has 9 seconds of penalties. Yash Gosalia has 6 seconds. TBK, Sonic Hawk, KBP and Azun have 3 seconds. Hushrav has a very good run on Sonic Hawk and could be looking to make a move down the inside. Does he go for it? He does go for it, and Sonic Hawk backs off, and Hushrav is up into P8. And TBK pits. That's a very late entry into the pits. Hushrav is now P7. I would like to see what tires he goes on to. A lot of battles going on right now. Ethan gets a 3-second penalty.
Hushrav was right on Yash Gosalia's tail.
Yeah. I think he just needs to get a good exit out of this corner, and he's
Meanwhile, Sonic
Yellow
Hawk
flag.
spun?
Shah. No, yeah, it's Sonic.
Sonic Hawk.
Can't be blaming Shah. for
Hushrav battling Yash Gosalia. And he gets it. It's a clean overtake for Hushrav.
that. I mean, he's on fresher mediums, but yeah, that was a very clean overtake. Sector 1, what's happened again? Azun
has retired.
Is
In the
that going to
pits.
be in the pits?
It's in the
So
pits.
thankfully, Shah has had a
safety
moment.
cars.
So both Mercedes have spun at.
Shah spun again.
Yeah, both Mercedes have spun at turn 2 on the same lap, so it's not a very good race for them.
Maybe porpoising.
Yeah, possibly. Pluto's desk not looking very good right now.
I don't.
Monitich has closed up to just 1.6 behind I am Rahul, so I mean, even he's gonna get past these guys while they're yet to make their pit stop. So
Honestly, the gap between Ram and Hushrav is almost the same, 9 seconds.
the gap between Gupta goes for a move down the inside of Yash Gosalia, but
Yash keeps it.
Yash keeps
Gupta
it.
still
That's
contests it.
and Vifix is right behind both of them and could be in for a.
Oh, it's a good 3-way battle we have
Yash
here.
is holding.
Yash
is
has
holding
older
up.
tires.
And
He's holding them up,
Is
but no
Vifix gonna go for a dive? No, he is
No,
not.
this is not a good place.
Exactly.
You have DRS zone coming right up. Oh, Vifix
makes
touches Gupta.
Slight contact. Yash Gosalia has a big movement out of that corner, but
He still has a better exit than these people.
I don't think either of them, none of
No-
them are
no
going to
overtake's gonna
overtake
happen.
one another. Gupta
Oh,
is
actually,
gonna
Gupta, ballsy move.
very ballsy move and
He's
around
gonna stick
this
it around the outside.
long right-hander. He is.
He gets on the traction
okay,
really well. He has his tire with the rear tire of Yash,
but yeah,
but he
this
has to
is-
slot behind.
I think he does.
He's
And
just gonna
wait
try
for
in the next
DRS.
straight.
Oh, Yash Gosalia
Oh,
gets
Yash,
a
what
bad
was
exit,
that?
and Vifix could get past as well. So
Yash has to give in.
Vifix backs off. But yeah, Yash, I think Yash is messed up. What's happened to the Mercedes? What's
Ooh.
happening to the Mercedes?
Yash slowed down a lot on that corner. Yash is gonna get overtaken by Vifix.
Yeah, but Gupta is getting closed in at a very rapid rate, and Vifix
What
goes
the
down
hell
the
is happening?
inside.
Vifix is gonna make
This
a
is
double overtake? No,
drama, but
no.
he's-
It's a single
Oh,
overtake.
but KBP is right behind all of them. This is
So close.
manic. This is absolutely manic.
And no contact, no damage whatsoever. That tells you.
Yash
Oh,
Gosalia
Yash,
has
no!
spun. Yash
Yash
Gosalia
Gosalia
has.
No, Yash.
Might,
Yash,
might
he
just have-
should have pitted a lap or two ago.
just as front
He has no
damage.
end plate. He has no end plate on the left.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So that's a very good
Ram
battle
has
on
gotten
Ram.
past I am Rahul. Ram is net race leader by a
He's-
huge margin.
He has been net race leader for quite a while, but he's not gonna settle for just being in the net lead. He wants to get P1 on track. The funny thing is that none of them have pitted, and he still managed to overtake pretty much all of them except HVP.
What do you think Vifix is gonna do? Will he stay out and finish the race on these tires?
Definitely, there's
Can
no
he?
other option.
Can he? 13 more laps.
Yeah, can he is the question.
He
It's gonna be a
can.
total of
We know
17
him.
laps.
We have seen him pull these feats.
that's
Jin does it
true,
as well.
yes.
These brothers, they do
brothers,
crazy
yeah.
things.
But I mean,
Oh, I am Rahul pits. So Hushrav's gonna move.
Sector two,
Yash
what's
is
happened in Sector
retired.
two? Yash Gosalia DNF. I
Yeah,
think he's
he-
pushing it a bit too hard on the safety car. It's a safety car.
Safety
Oh
car.
no, Vifix is amazing for Vifix. Vifix is just pit. And Vifix is pitting.
Gupta is also
Yes.
pitting. KBP also pitting. And who's that? Ethan stays out. And Ramonitish could not pit.
Hushrav could
Because
not pit as well. This is a disaster for Hushrav and this is amazing for HVP.
Vifix is gonna be absolutely thanking his lucky stars. He's got.
HVP is going to be so happy. He's going to be P5. He would have been P10.
I think he's gonna be P4.
He
Yeah,
would have been.
P4.
He would have been out
he's
of
gonna be
contention.
P4,
He has a podium because of Ethan having a penalty.
Yash Gosalia's left session. This safety car has turned the race on its head.
Vifix P. And now everyone's on fresh softs.
Everyone's on the softs.
Guys, what do
so
you think? Should Ram and Hushrav pit?
They're gonna lose
Yes, they have to pit.
a lot of time.
It's 9 laps. 9 laps is a lot of time. There's no way
mean,
mediums can defend for 9 laps.
The pit lane here is the slowest on the calendar by a long shot. So
And they've already caught the safety car, so the
Exactly.
is gonna bunch up.
yeah, there's like if they pit, they're not gonna be able to do anything. Like they're gonna be falling back, and I think track position does hold some sort of a relevance here.
You do realize that you can't defend on
Yeah.
DRS straights.
Yeah, but the only beneficiary here is going to be on the mediums is going to be Ramonitich, who does have Khusrav as a barrier, because all those on softs are going to have to get past Khusrav.
Yeah,
So-
but I don't know, honestly.
If they pit now, they're going to be quite far behind, and unless they can, overtaking is not exactly the easiest thing to do unless, well,
I'm watching Ramonitich. He's just burning out his fuel. He's got a lot of fuel.
exactly.
Ramonitich also has to make a very crucial
What?
decision right now.
What are they going to do? Ramonitich
Ramonitich is gonna pit. No,
decides
he's
to
not
stay
gonna
out.
pit.
Khusrav comes in.
pits.
Khusrav fits in.
Right.
Ram has no barrier.
I think he is just playing around. He does have the
Yeah.
pace. I think he does have the pace to hold off.
Yes,
those
but
on
in
the
all
softs.
fairness, so does Vifix and so does Hushrav.
So where's Khusrav
Just
gonna
did a
come
dummy
out?
on
Hushrav is gonna come out P7, P8,
No.
P8.
I don't think so.
Oh, further
Wait,
back.
What's happening is... Oh, that's a bit of lag on my part, sorry.
Hushrav is
Khusrav is going to
P8.
be P8.
P8, yeah. So
Guys,
I'm not-
I would like to point out that
Nubshan is gonna
Vifix
get
is
past.
P5.
P9. P9 Khusrav.
Yeah, Nubshan gets past Khusrav and...
Okay,
Well,
so just important
yeah,
things.
Vifix in P5.
One, Vifix has shown that he has more pace than other guys on the field, but at the same time, it's obviously difficult to overtake, and Hushrav has a lot of traffic ahead of him. Sonic Hawk
Sonic
has
Hawk
left
left
the
the
session.
session.
That's exactly... Oh, Sonic Hawk, what's happened there? Everybody's on the softs apart from Ramonitich, so... Well... And... What's happened there? HVP has spun! HVP
No,
has spun us in the
HVP.
infield!
God,
Oh,
HVP.
that's...
What the hell, HVP?
Alright. That's not gone well for him. Khusrav has been promoted up.
See,
one
the
place.
HVP setup is cursed. I spun under the safety car with his setup as well.
So, I think, is the safety car going to be in this lap?
Vifix
gonna
is
wait
P4. He just has to clear I am Rahul, and then he's right in contention.
Exactly. Like, both of them have penalties worth 3 and 9 seconds, Ethan and Rahul respectively.
No, but
So-
Rahul is slow. He has to get past him.
Exactly, yeah. Safety car is gonna stay out another lap, is it?
Yeah, it's probably because of the Mercedes.
Yeah.
And the Haas as well, honestly.
Azun has joined. Hello, Azun.
Azun might just be helping people out, you know, with the ERS and stuff. Things we can't do.
Sid. Right, no worries.
Oh, Ethan faked a pit for some reason. I don't know why.
And I'm just trying to play along with
Sid Venkatesh has left the session.
Sid as I think
Bit
he should
confused.
rejoin soon. Anyways, we'll...
The safety car is staying out. It should come in this lap.
I think it certainly will.
Let's hope so. I want to see some racing.
Exactly. We all want to see some racing.
6 laps. 7, sorry.
Yeah, 7 laps exactly, correct. What's going to be interesting is the safety car restart, how well Ramonitich handles it.
It's going to be difficult for him.
But I think if someone can pull it off, it is him. He's showing some exceptional pace on the mediums, even while others around him were struggling. And at this point, does he have the fastest lap?
Honestly, it's anyone's race at this point.
Yeah, it really is. He does have the fastest lap, and by a comfortable margin that too.
Yeah, but everyone's on fresh softs, you know. The fastest lap can just
Yeah.
be taken at any time.
The thing is that everyone is on fresh softs, agreed, but everyone's going to be very closely bunched together, so they're not really going to be able to push at...
I think Ram
way
is
they-
counting on incidents.
Yeah, exactly.
He's counting on the fact
What's
that,
happening between Vifix and Rahul?
I think Rahul might have slowed down too much.
What's going on? 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 Rahul is slowing down a fair bit. This is really bunching the field up. This is not very good. Rahul is now down to P5.
Okay, so what
Gupta
I
is
think
up
might
in
have
P4.
happened is Rahul might have gone onto the grass, so the game might have recognized that Vifix and Gupta were supposed to be ahead. So it might have been giving Rahul the warning that, let faster cars go ahead.
Exactly. That really bunched the field up for a moment there. Is the safety car in this lap?
It definitely.
Yeah, it is. So
Okay, so now I just want to point out that Ethan is the only barrier between Vifix and Ram. That Williams is going to be charging. And so is Gupta. We've seen Gupta have a lot of pace.
yeah, I think we should be on board with. I think I'll be on board with Vifix. You can be on board with somebody else.
I am just going to look at
When is Ram gonna pounce?
Yeah, I'm just going to look at Ram. Because the last corner is a long one. And, having traction there is king, I guess, to say.
He goes for it. He's gone for it, and
He has to. He can't
It is a
delay
good
it because the softer tires will
Exactly.
obviously have better speed.
good restart. Sonic Hawk has fallen to last place.
It's not a good
and
restart for
he's
Vifix.
Sonic Hawk in the wall, but yeah, Vifix
Yeah, the
not
Mark
had
isn't
the best
having a good
restart.
day.
Yeah, Mercs are having a good day. Shah is in the points, but yeah, that's not very good. No one seems to be making moves right now. Everyone's just trying to play it safe. It is
I am
just,
very curious as to what Ram will do.
Ethan is really rapid. And
It's either going to be defending like a lion or, just getting eaten up.
exactly.
Ethan just sets the purple first sector. He already.
Yeah, it's not shown up on my screen. I think that's a glitch.
Let's hope so for Ram's sake.
Exactly.
Ethan
Gupta
Ethan is going to get him without DRS.
It all depends on the exit. Shah has
Honestly,
already-
Maggots and Beckett's is about traction and fresher tires obviously better.
Ramonitis gets a very good exit, and Ethan really does not. Shah gets another penalty.
This guy is a beast, man. Getting better exits than soft runners.
I think once his tires get back up to temperature, it's not really going to be that difficult for him. Even though they're on softs.
I can't
feel
tell
that
you
he's
how
on good.
surprised I am right now to see the gap between the top three.
Exactly. Vifix, not really sure what happened there, but Ramonitis fastest lap,
My god, that guy's a beast.
and he's almost a second clear.
How is he doing that?
Just
The
way he
softs are
does it.
supposed to be in the best condition they can be.
He's an absolute animal. KBP
My
and
God.
Hushrav are battling, and Hushrav is past KBP. That's
Oh,
very
I
good for
missed
him.
that.
Yeah, KBP is looking to get back in front of Hushrav, but he stays back.
I'm
for
just
now.
looking at Ethan and he's getting really close to Ram. The gap did fall down a lot in the first sector.
I think he loses traction in that slow right hander. I think it's called Luffield.
I am not sure. Honestly, I'm
Yeah.
not good at these things.
Yeah, corner names. I'm confused with them. That is
Yeah, I don't
Cops.
remember them.
Beckett's is gonna be
Is this the left or the right?
yeah, but I think
Ethan he gets a decent exit, but
a bit too far back.
yeah, he's too far back. He's making a dent. He's making a very sizable dent.
EPK penalty, 3 seconds.
Vifix is already a second behind.
So what's really happened to him?
I'm not sure.
Ethan has closed up again.
Not having
so
a good race. See, now the thing is, Ram can still get P2
yeah,
if Ethan takes long enough to just, overtake him.
exactly. Gupta
Oh,
gets
Gupta,
a penalty.
no.
That's oh no.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
Ethan
I'm
is
sorry.
right behind. DRS has been enabled, so what's going to be crucial is how
What's
well
going to be crucial is if Vifix can stay in DRS range.
he at the moment he is beyond 1 second, but
He
and
didn't
he
get
does not
DRS.
have DRS. Yeah, he does not.
Meanwhile, Gupta has DRS. But like at the same time, it's pretty difficult for Ethan to make a 3-second gap.
Yeah, like at the moment, considering how badly he's stuck behind Ramonitic, I don't think it's going to be really possible for him. Although anything is possible. So,
Ram is losing.
Hushrav and Rahul are
I have a
battling
feeling
and-
that he's gonna have a good chance on Ram. Meanwhile,
Hushrav
Vifix is not getting DRS. Vifix can't for the life of him get close enough.
what's going on? Is he out of fuel? or
I'm sorry,
something?
there's a lot happening in the back, but I'm just too focused on Ethan because this is for the lead.
Yeah, exactly. Nubshan gets a penalty.
Ethan gets a good exit, but it's not close enough.
He's a bit too far
Oh,
back.
Ethan's gonna go. No, Ethan decides not to go for a dive. Ram
really.
lives to see another lap.
Hushrav and KBP are battling.
Meanwhile, Gupta is getting so close behind Vifix. Vifix needs to push.
Hushrav has made his way past KVP. So Hushrav is into P5. He was P2. Note that. He was right behind Ramonidis.
As things stand with the penalties as such, Hushrav should finish P4.
Shah has retired, but I don't think it's going to be a safety car. Can't be a safety car.
No, this can't be a safety car.
Exactly.
Vifix is not doing well with traction, as I saw.
Yeah, and he's not enjoying the stint on the softs.
Oh, Ethan is always just close enough.
What he needs to do is get a very good exit out of Maggots Beckett's, because this
Yeah,
straight
that's
is a
crucial.
bit difficult to get a move on. So I think Hanger Straight should be the place
Just
where he
needs to
makes his
stick.
move.
And Vifix
Yeah.
needs to push harder because there's a very real chance that he'll get overtaken by Gupta.
Yeah, although Gupta is 9 tenths behind, Gupta
You never
can
know,
push.
DRS is strong. Slipstream DRS.
Exactly, yeah.
Is it strong enough though for Ethan?
Does he nail his exit? I think he's always a bit too far behind Ramonidis. So
Yeah, I guess it might be the dirty air to an extent.
quite sure, yeah, because he's been
See,
stuck
it's
behind
always
for,
the same distance.
he's been stuck behind for quite a few laps at this point. So
Must be really frustrated.
Exactly. Gupta has closed up a lot to Vifix, and Vifix has got.
Honestly, I would
marginally
not
into
have
the-
imagined that a 13-lap-old medium runner will be faster than a 7-lap-old soft runner.
And that too, even when the 7-lap-old soft runner has DRS.
Yeah, and slipstream. And the straights are damn long.
Exactly. So
Vifix is
Rahul
getting
is-
back into the game.
for some reason,
Vifix just needs. Oh, I am Rahul is dead.
and
He
he's
died in the pits.
In the pits. So yeah, thank you for that.
As it stands, everyone that is finishing the race is gonna get points.
Exactly. A Sonic Hawk as well, I think. So
Ethan
even though
is closer
Sonic
this time,
Hawk- Yeah.
and Vifix is not. Vifix is really far back.
Vifix could be overtaken by Gupta here. Although Gupta does have a penalty to contend with, so
It's pretty.
has Vifix run some extra downforce, because Gupta seems to be gaining a fair bit on the straight, so not really sure what's happening there.
Honestly, I.
Vifix gets a
Vifix,
penalty.
No! Now it's for the position. Now it's for the position between Gupta and Vifix. You know, I was just gonna say that Ethan hasn't pulled far enough to, get P2. But now that Vifix has a 3 seconds, Ethan doesn't even need to push that
Gupta
much.
could make a move. Gupta goes for the move down the inside, and he is passed.
He is passed by a huge margin, and
So-
Vifix can't come back.
What's happening to Vifix here?
I don't know. Maybe the
Vifix
ABS
could
off,
be-
maybe the traction is hurting him.
And Hushrav also does not have any penalties as of right now. Hopefully he
As it
stays
stands,
away.
Hushra might get on the podium.
Possibly. Let me just check how many penalties they have. Hushrav could be in for P2, I feel.
I don't think so. Ethan only has 3 seconds. There's no way Ethan's gonna get past Hushra.
Hushrav has been rapid in clear air, so
Wait, let me
Ethan has been stuck behind Ramonidis for so many laps. It's the penultimate lap of the race, and
No, look,
well-
the gap between Gupta and Ethan is 2 seconds. And the gap between
Yeah.
Gupta and Hushrav is approximately 1.5 seconds.
yeah, I was actually hoping on the basis that Hushrav could chip away at.
Hushrav is chipping away. He is chipping away. It'll be
Ethan
close.
is-
It'll be very close.
Ethan is very close. Ethan is extremely close at this point.
Is it close enough though?
PBK
See,
gets
there's no
him.
way Ethan's gonna get the win.
Yeah, possibly not.
Ram has kept it ahead. He has kept it clean. He has no penalties. This
Nukshan
guy.
of the intermediates for some reason.
It's just I expected that.
It's just, yeah,
Let's just hope he doesn't beat the pack as it's coming towards him.
Yeah. Hope not. Oh, Ethan goes extremely deep into that corner.
Yeah, he loses a lot.
Key is that both of them have pulled away. Both of them have pulled away even while battling. Oh, Gupta has a moment. It is the final lap of the race. So this is the last chance for anyone to make any moves they want to. Vifix could be... Vifix and Gupta is the only battle which could result in something.
I don't know, honestly. I don't know. Anything can happen. Oh, Gupta has a moment?
Gupta has a moment. And oh, Vifix has to back off there. So
I think that's going to cost him. Hushrav is right behind.
Hushrav could get P4 right here, right now.
Oh, he could get P4 on the track. Oh, no.
Is he gonna outbreak him?
No, he decides not. It's not worth it. It's actually not worth it to do it on the last lap or a risky corner.
Exactly. Gupta and Vifix are supreme.
Gupta is not able to keep it on track that well.
What's happening to Gupta?
Meanwhile, Ethan has dropped back too much. I think Ethan has just given up.
Yeah, there's no point now. Vifix and Gupta are so close. And
it all depends on... Vifix is fighting for every inch there.
Gupta needs to get a good exit. Vifix is gonna get a fantastic exit.
Penalty stand.
Gupta's on the grass.
No, it wasn't on the grass. I got a good angle through there, but Vifix is he gonna get? He's gonna get it. He's on the inside.
He is.
He's getting
a bit too far back. And he has got it, but is he gonna go for a dive, Gupta? No, he is not.
It's respectable.
Ramonitish meanwhile wins the race.
And Noobshan is just there. And Ethan is P2 as it stands. Hushrav is on the podium.
Hushrav gets P3. Well done from him.
Let's go.
TBK pits for some reason.
He has 12 seconds. He's anyway gonna get points.
Yeah, he's gonna be clean. And Noobshan, look at those sick drifts by Noobshan.
Oh yes. We can spectate Noobshan throughout this lap. A lap on inters, on dry conditions.
Exactly.
On board with Noobshan as he takes this corner.
And that's a purple sector 1. So that's going to be a fantastic
He's actually
lap
keeping it on track very well.
Exactly. These stars do tend to lose grip
quite
a lot, so he's doing very well. Maintaining
the only thing we want is donuts, Nishan. Please give them to us.
Exactly. Come on, you can do it.
Let's see.
And does he go flat out through cops? No, he breaks and he shifts down. Alright, I can't expect that much, so...
Yeah, well, he can go flat out through here.
I think so.
Yeah, he decides not to.
But he's shifting down.
Let's see what an exit he gets. Oh, onto the grass.
What a fantastic exit, man.
And he's just warming up his tires for the donuts he's gonna do?
Yeah, that's normal, yeah. It's expected.
Let's see. Yeah. Is he gonna go wide here? Oh, he spins!
Hey!
Oh, that was almost a very sick drift.
Yes.
If he could have just held on to it.
Exactly.
Let's see as Noobshan, our race winner from the B10 position. You know, almost strategic pole.
Yes. Exactly. Almost. Just 9 positions
away. We aren't really seeing donuts or drifts here, Noobshan.
You can do a donut. Come on, Noobshan, you can do it.
Come on. Make us proud in the comms box.
Just one donut. Come on. Go for it. Go for it.
Go for it. And what the hell is he doing?
I'm not very sure. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, now we can end the race.
P10 like a champ. Celebrating P10 like a champ. Let's go.
See, now we can end the race. Because even Ram's AI has passed the pit.
Exactly. And Noobshan ends the race backwards.
In style.
In style. Let's go. So that was a fantastic race.
Yes.
Wow. That was extremely enjoyable. And Hushrav gets driver of the day. Well done to him. So,
could you just add the people, or do I have to?
Yeah, I'll do that. It's Ramonitish, Ethan, and Hushrav, right? I don't think Ramonitish is gonna join.
Ramonitish doesn't join. Just Ethan and Hushrav would be enough.
Yeah, just doing that.
Just add Ramonitish in any case. Maybe he will.
Yeah, I do it all the time. So, just gonna send it to.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go through the order. Ramonitic with the fastest lap as well, P1. Ethan, Hushrav, Vifix, Gupta, HVP, Kill Bill, TBK, SFR, Sonic Hawk, and Noobshan. That's our top 10, and that's the only people that finished the race.
Exactly.
I'm really gutted for Vifix because of that 3 second in the end. He could have gotten P2 otherwise. And he just did not seem to have the pace for some reason.
Not quite sure what happened to Vifix.
Yeah, he was doing so well, but I guess the second stint, even the first stint, the main race wasn't a delight for him. Hushrav has joined the party. Let's just wait for Ethan.
I've sent an invite to Ramonitich as well. Let's hope he joins. And Ramonitich did have the fastest lap in the end, despite everything. So, on the mediums, very well done.
I don't know what to say, man. I wish we could have interviewed him, but sadly we can't.
Champ. Yeah.
Let's just wait for Ethan to join. Okay, Ethan is here. Just give me a second, guys. I can't leave the lobby.
We just have to wait here.
Yeah, it's just 5 more seconds, then I'll be able to leave the lobby.
1. There we go.
Let's go. We'll just move to the showroom, and as soon as we're there, we'll start with the interviews.
Yes.
So, what was your opinion on the race? It did not rain in the end.
It was quite an interesting race. We had one safety car, which did shuffle the pack up, but
Shaked everything up.
it didn't shake up the leader's confidence at all. He held on like an absolute champ. And yeah, should we start the interviews?
Yes. So, okay. Hushrav, can you hear us?
Yep, I can.
Congratulations on the podium position.
Thank you.
Can you take us through your race, because one shot quali you did really well, but in the sprint quali you were spun out.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, one shot quali was a bit of a mess. I had a terrible lap, so weekend started getting a bit undone from there itself, and then I got a really nice start. One of the best moves I've ever made, straight from P3 to P1 round the outside. That was nice. Held on to the lead. Then I think Ram got past Vifix, and there was just a bit of unfortunate contact, I guess. I'll put it up to the stewards. Let's see what they say. But there was contact with me and Ram. Then that put me down to P6, and then just for good measure, Tanish and Yash had a bit of an incident, and I got caught up in it, and that put me down to P7. Then I had a bad start. Fought my way back from there, and I think the most unlucky moment was when the final safety car came. Unfortunately, Ram actually caught up to the safety car, which I was hoping he didn't, because when the safety car came, I had just passed the pit, and I was really hoping that he hadn't actually caught the safety car and he passed it. And unfortunately, he caught it, so Ram and me were a bit hard done by because of the safety car. So then when I pit, I came out pretty much almost dead last, and then I had to just pick one by one and just fight my way up to P3. And then I saw at the end, Gupta and Vifix had penalty, so I could have tried making a few moves, but I just thought better of it, and I decided to stick behind and just take it on the track.
I think it was a very consistent drive from you. You just fought your way to the front, and you really deserved this podium position. It was a bit surprising, but I think it was more inclined towards Vifix getting a 3 second in the end, because it seemed pretty close between you, Gupta, and Vifix in the end.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I could have last 2 laps. I had a bit in reserve, and even in the last corner, like I was just trying to be conservative. The full last sector, just trying not to spin the car, get a warning. I could have got them on track had I tried to. I just thought, why to risk it and why bother taking a chance with that contact? So I just decided to stay behind and let them have the 3 seconds.
Chips, do you have any questions for Hushrav?
I mean, it's a very weird question, but were you expecting Ramonitich to pit, or because it was quite a late call from you to go into the pits? So
yeah, see, I think the thing was, if there was anyone on track today, I would have kind of put my money on to keep ahead, even on medium tires. It would have been Ram, because even though we made contact in the sprint race, and that did kind of eliminate the guy who was next fastest to him, I do feel like he deserved this race all throughout. Like, he was just the fastest guy on track. So while he would have helped himself out a bit with that contact in the sprint race, I think he had the pace to hold on throughout. So I was a bit surprised to see him stay out, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure had he put in, he would have had the pace to fight through, because if there was anyone, like I said, anyone who could have gone last to first on the softs, it would have been him, and if there was anyone who could hold it out in the mediums, it would also have been him. So, I mean, it was a good call from him either way.
Yes. Because you were making up quite a lot of ground while others were struggling too. So, well, very good race from you. Congratulations. And
Thank
you
you
kept
so
it clean as well. No penalties.
Yeah, I was on 2 warnings. I was really trying to. The last warning was right there.
Yes, very well done from you. Congratulations.
Okay, so
problem.
Ethan, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
First of all, congratulations on the P2.
Thank you, thank you.
The major question I want to ask you is, how were you feeling in the last few laps after the safety car, being on fresher tires and just not able to overtake Ram? What happened there?
I was struggling with my setup today for some reason. It's an old setup I use, so I was like through turn 1 and cops, I was always oversteering and it was hard to follow Ram. Only through Maggots and Beckets, I think I gained a bit of time on him. But yeah, I was just struggling to get the traction and out of corners.
Okay, and you had a pretty good race start considering you were on the mediums. You were like right in the top 3.
Yeah, I was thinking about going for a move on Ram, but I was like, I'm just too far back. I got VFX off the start, and I think he was trying to get back at turn 1, but I went a little wide to give him space. And I had the Ferrari, I think, of Amel, if I'm not wrong. He was fighting against me, and then, yeah, it was a pretty hectic start, but managed it well.
Yeah, Amel on his debut was doing really well actually.
Yeah, he was really quick.
I think the strategy and the safety car also played into your hands because you were able to pit for softs and come out ahead of all the other soft runners. It would have been pretty difficult for you to fight through the field.
Actually, I pit 1 lap before the safety car came out, so I was on my out lap at that point, and I saw Yash crash out at cops, and I was like, is this my race done? But then I realized the other cars in front of me were pitting for fresh softs, and I managed to get up into P3.
Well, in any case, I just want to say it was an amazing drive from you. Despite the 3 seconds, you were still able to maintain that P2. It really does suck that you weren't able to get that P1, but congratulations nevertheless. And Chips, do you have any questions for Ethan?
No questions as such. Just very well driven from you, especially on the mediums. You had some very very good pace, and yeah.
Okay, well,
it's a
viewers,
shame you couldn't get past on the softs, but yeah.
that's a
Congratulations on
wrap.
this.
I just want to thank Sid Venkatesh for commentating for us, and I want to thank Chip Schema, and that's a wrap. We'll see you tomorrow 11:45 IST instead of 11:30 IST, since we have our qualification in Jeddah tomorrow. So yeah, good night.